Tonight, it's Madden NFL football. Super Bowl 56.
After all the hype, it's finally time for football as we're underway in Super Bowl 56. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I know this is not real.
They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
8 yards to go on second down. They fake the give. Now Wynn under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Stephon Gilmore dials the corner blitz and earns the sack. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at third down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. On play action, Wentz.
Nigga, catch my
So
ball!
high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on.
Damn,
And
that
that
was
was a
easy.
good
That
job
was easy
there.
to the
Because that
first
one was knocked
drive.
away.
And now the punter
Come on,
Tress Way
shit.
as he sends this one away.
Come on, set me up. That would set me up.
Returnable for Grant. And he goes out right around the 39. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
I don't even know what I feel like. I don't know. Oh shit.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Like man. You like play man all day?
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
No way.
Picked off at the 25. And he will bring this one back.
No way.
6 for a Washington touchdown.
No way, man.
One after. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Graham, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25.
Hey man, good thing I didn't get the fucking ball.
To get started. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Well, no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets. They don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive, knock like it.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 61 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Extra point.
What the fuck wrong with this nigga, bro? Bro, that nigga, it really the fact that he celebrated when he scored.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they
Come
kick it
on, bro.
away.
What wrong with this nigga, bro? You do no shit like that to me. Might do it to you, little partner or something.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Not the hometown hero. What, bro?
Out there,
not the hometown hero.
Drive, the Washington offense.
You don't do no shit like that.
They really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position.
No, you don't do no shit like that to the hometown hero right there.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
So what that?
2nd and 4.
Who the fuck stop?
Give to Gibson running right. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
You gotta do something else to run the ball on me.
And it brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he'll just get rid of it.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing.
Yes, I'm a cheesy guy. Okay, I see it. I guess I'm a cheesy guy.
The Browns drive about
See what
to
these
get
traits
started.
talking about. Inside
Last
stuff.
possession, these guys
Inside
were able to tie
stuff.
the game with a touchdown.
Inside stuff.
Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
give a big assist to the defense.
inside
Get the
stuff.
ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They got it. They got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I was trying to see if they for real, bro. Hey, they for real. Nah, them boy dead serious though. Hey, them boy dead serious though.
Watson. Here's a diving catch right side.
Come on, man.
When the spotlight is at its brightest, and let's face it, it's the Super Bowl. Those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that one's going to live on? We're going to see this for a long time.
Definitely going to live on forever with him, that's for sure.
No doubt.
This taken in by Jakeem Grant. They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Yeah,
Second and
I'm
one.
gonna have to bounce some shit out.
This is where every
Use the
back
time.
in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Watson on first down. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again is Watson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland.
I'm not proud of the things I did. What you gotta do. Well, this is what happens when you put all inside stuff.
7-7, our score.
Stretch your ass to death. Stretch your ass to death, boy. I would flip this hoe.
Chubb.
Mr. Reach for that bitch. Mr. Reach for that bitch, Ty.
His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Browns have
AKA touchdown, nigga.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And
Hey, bro. It's 14-0 in my head. Man, fuck me over.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Not like that though, Ty. Damn, that's wild though.
Out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
That's some next gen shit. That shit happens so much on next gen. Cause nigga be running that 6-1 shit. Damn, Ty.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Oh, this one incomplete. The
He's
pressure
20,
got
man.
to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Yeah, crosser. Go emotional with two crossers.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
I don't know if you're going to run that play.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a play fake. Wentz.
Oh, man, they don't fuck with me. Man, they fucking with me, son.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Especially white girl. They smashed my nigga Bravo shooting really down in Jacksonville.
That's going to go.
Yeah, I was in the, they hit the other side.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
Big back up, white big back. I'm in a passenger seat. We leave in the cab, white big back up, boom, boom.
The
Big,
Browns drive about to get
side
started.
door will be able to
The
open.
last two drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got him this 14-7 lead.
That shit
And it
crazy.
looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about
yeah,
them
she had
stringing
new
possessions together for consecutive touchdowns.
He said he almost charged their ass for both.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
For both sides.
Watson just beating the play clock. And down he
What's
goes,
number?
but he takes it up to the 40.
Do that a bit.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Stops shy.
Did you see that shit?
5 despite some powerful running. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Look like man. Trap. Fuck this shit up, man.
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
Damn, I ain't got to get
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Brad, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
A give running right is Chubb. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try the air now with Watson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, 43 yards. And the Browns continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And
so
it's
what?
now 21-7.
Yeah.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Say what?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
These two players.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So far they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have...
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he takes this one into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. McLaughlin now to add the PAT.
Give me my shit back.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Give me my shit back.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Hey, bro, you think he gonna send my money since I ain't sending that money in the league?
Signaled for and taken successfully.
Say what? I'm gonna just text. I'm gonna text like, what's the Super Bowl prize?
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
Nah, that was Darius Smith.
Now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be
Oh, shit.
we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory.
Man, they been 0 for 7,
He
bro.
does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount, here's his opportunity.
All comes back to
He
those
did 0 for
defensive
7.
backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he can do
Now
that.
this throw caught left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past
Talking
the
shit, bitch.
45.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
He said he's sending one back.
Wentz now on first down. That's
Next,
complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Touchdown, Washington.
I got boss.
Terry McLaurin,
Huh?
54 yards.
That's what I was talking about.
Washington able
You
to
think he gonna
close
send
the
him
gap
too?
just a bit. So up comes Wentz as he and the guys on offense here will go for 2.
I think he'll throw it. RPO.
They'll try and
I
run.
ran with the
I
RPO.
don't know about you, but I
Damn, I
can't
played
wait
the
for
game
a
too
few
much.
years of 2-point tries
I
and
ain't
see
even
what
been
the data
playing.
tells us.
Yeah.
Because a lot of teams want
Nigga
to
went
throw
for
the ball
2
in this
on him.
situation. This time, unsuccessfully.
Neighborhood hero.
Maybe running the ball
Super
might
Bowl
be the way to
champ.
go.
With it moved up from
Browns,
3 to
nigga.
2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that
So you think that
situation.
shit? You think that shit work? Inside stuff working this against this Wildcat Blast shit? You think the inside stuff working against this
The
Wildcat
Browns
Blast
drive
shit?
about to get started. And that last
We
drive,
got to see
a
that, yeah.
long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going.
Oh, no, they
Did
don't.
stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident up to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their
They
own
blocked their
territory,
ass.
why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was
Man, we got out
amazing
that shit
because
quick.
that drive went
We
and
got a hoop
went,
session
no
today at 6.
adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball
That
away.
nigga work there.
On first down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Watson. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So Amari Cooper, Western High School in Miami, making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. On first down, it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Yeah, I throw that shit earlier.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's
He'll
coming
be
out
smart.
hard. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now
He'll
they
be
face
smart.
a 3rd and 10 after
Look
back-to-back
like man, of
incompletions.
course. Of course, man. This is
Now it's Watson.
Ooh, no attention.
Incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
McLaughlin now for the Browns field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out.
Say what?
And this is good. He got just enough
Oh,
to
they
clear
talking
the
in the chat.
crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. So no touchdown that time, but they do get 3 more, and now they have even more of a cushion.
It's been a terrific first half offensively, so it's hard to blame them for not getting into the end zone there. But the way they've been moving the ball in this one, I don't think these will be their final points of the game.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Throwing on first is Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
But certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Action. Now Wentz. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
No, he's trying to set up the blitzes. This nigga quick snapping the fuck out, man.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally marked down at the 23. So these two teams will head to the locker room as we hit halftime in Super Bowl 56. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
If I can hit that outside, especially if I got human joysticks, I can hit this shit outside to the left. That nigga blocking that shit. Let me try this shit out.
Having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up,
you see what I'm saying?
Defensively, that was the same case on that play. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Washington Wizards will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Jesus, I just put that man.
On first down, Wentz. Taking a shot for Samuel. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield.
You can try and underthrow it and go back shoulder, but your timing has to be impeccable. And here, I think it was much more of a duck than a designed back shoulder throw.
Oh, this time he actually blocked them regular.
Oh. Losing yardage on the play back in the 46. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Here's Watson.
Oh.
Flush to man and he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Not his best throw there. Right in the third quarter. He's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. Still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter. This thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. This will be caught as Samuel. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Wentz now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Rolling to his right. And this is going to be intercepted.
Yeah, I told him to get his 3 on 2nd down. He won't throw the ball.
And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
2nd down. You heard it. 2nd down. So I'm going to get his 3. Everything listen, bro. Well, I mean, I ain't even had to tease him because I got a formation that beat man ass. But
the Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception.
Oh my God! I
more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw.
I was trying to press X.
I think you are.
Like nigga, a hot route.
You can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On 2nd and 10, Watson. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. They get Jack Conklin there, the right tackle. And a manageable third down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Now Watson. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Again, it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit, because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. Completes it right side to Cooper. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. To throw is Watson. Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Watson looks to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
2nd and 10 here in the 3rd quarter of Super Bowl 56. Here's Watson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line. One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air yet again. Watson flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
No, Cooper was in the second phase of this bit.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Steps away to his left. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Chubb running right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Browns are getting closer now to that ever-elusive first Super Bowl victory. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
So what? Nothing to it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive. 1st and 10. And it's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
This game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On play action, it's Wentz. They'll roll him out right. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. So up comes Wentz as he and the guys on offense here will go for 2. Wentz going to look to throw. Sliding. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. He's going to float this over the middle deep. He's got a man complete. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Browns are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been out. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Grant Delpit. And the return will stop right around the 25.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 64 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. After the run, Watson gonna throw. Touchdown, Browns! Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I guess for the Cardinals.
This will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
We'll win the Super Bowl with the way the Browns turned the ball over. Such a beat. I edited his ass and
out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now, last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 1 play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. And he will find his man Samuel. And he takes it.
Man, nigga just got bumped like a motherfucker. I seen my 2 DBs hit each other.
Samuel, 59 yards. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Browns drive about to get started. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. And alongside the roads are beautiful. There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game and moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Now a first down throw, Watson. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Watson's throw pulled in by Schwartz. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. On 4th down, Watson. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And how about this? The dog pound gets the crown. The Cleveland Browns are the Super Bowl champs. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible.